All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing this thing. We're doing it. I did not think this was actually going to happen at all. I was I was like, no, there's no way. There's a lot of other games they could do. Plus, the original was such a jank classic. But yet here we are with two great events. It's Oblivion Remastered, but not in like a Skyrim engine. It's an Unreal 5, Unreal Engine 5. That is not on my 2025 bingo card. I played the original Oblivion a long time ago because the game's 20 years old. Pretty extensively. I did a number of different playthroughs on it because I never did explore everything. I don't think I ever did the Knights of the Nine DLC, which I heard was one of the best ones. I know I did Shivering Isles, and I did a bunch of other stuff. But I don't think I did all the side quests. I think I always got distracted or something was happening. Like when Oblivion first came out, 2005, um, I was quite a young man. I was 22, 23, maybe. So yeah, that was a time ago. This shader's preloading shit though. I could do without that. I was tempted on not hitting record until it was done, but you guys get to see it in its most like uncensored bullshit glory. Um, exactly is how boring it's supposed to be. So, I did make some changes to my computer recently. I installed some more NVMe's, so I put some more games on there. I haven't really been doing a lot of gaming. I did some Ultima 7 gaming. I was going to post that up on the site. But I also got a new sound card, a new processor. Um, the sound card I haven't installed yet. The processor is running. You know what? I should run me a temperature monitor. Kind of keep an eye on how this new processor performs. I haven't really played any games on it yet. Um, I got a um, I got a pretty good deal on a new Threadripper processor. So I don't expect massive performance boost between the two. I'm hoping this will be the last processor I buy for a while, uh, even if there's kind of better ones, because I am not rich. Uh, I should be saving up for a graphics card, although I'm running an RTX 3090, which isn't terrible. And the last problem I had with the previous CPU is it ran kind of warm, even under idle. And this one seems to run not bad under idle. Um, Not like I think part of it was the thermal paste. I had previously used Thermal Grizzly Cryonaut, but as I had discovered previously, Thermal Grizzly Cryonaut, you got to kind of reapply it in like 2 years, and I think I put it off too long. So it was running a little warm, but not possible. But now I've decided, since I'm lazy, and I'm not really overclocking this thing because Threadrippers have very limited overclocking capabilities. Like this one, I've only slightly overclocked by like I think 100 MHz to get it stable. I know some people have said you can reduce the number of cores and tweak it to get higher single core, but meh. Uh, I'm using Arctic MX6 right now because apparently Arctic MX6 is a nice middle ground between lasting a long fucking time with a good seal and having decent temps. I used to use back in the day and for quite a long time Arctic Silver 5 because Arctic Silver 5 used to be the go to. It was the paste that everyone compares to. and it's been around decades. You can still buy it. I still have some of it, and it's my general. If I'm doing work for somebody and I just need like a thermal paste for a dude's fucking home desktop or something, he's not gaming or doing anything crazy. That's the general application um, paste I go to because I don't think I've ever seen it really wear out like modern ones do. It is mild. The market goes back and forth on, is this, is it conductive? Is it's not? It's maybe mildly conductive. Uh, Whereas a lot of other ones aren't. I think the mild conductivity does it. Now, some people were telling me I need to like switch to liquid metal, and I tried it on one of the systems and it was okay, but it ends up discoloring the CPU surface and discoloring the um, underside of the processor. So if you ever, I don't know, want to sell it or do something, it doesn't look great. Um, so I don't know. This should be fine. Like these temps are fine. I do want to. They finally came out with an AIO that looks pretty good for Threadripper processors, because one of the big problems with Threadripper processors, keep them cool. The big one, the one I'm using right now, is the Noctua 14HS6 or something. It's their um, Threadripper CPU cooler that uses I think it's like 140 millimeter fans, might be 120. I don't remember. It's but it's only one rad stack. It's not like the DH12 where it runs it runs two radiators or two stacks, and then you have like up to three fans on them. It's not like that. Um, that one, they don't have an equivalent for Threadripper that I'm aware of, but somebody, Silverstone, came up with an AIO, and I originally tried cooling my C. Wow, this is taking a long fucking time. This is on an NVMe. It's on a good one. It's on like a 980 Pro. I know they have the 990 Pro, but the differences between the two are not incredible. Um, there's a PCIe 4, so huh. um, but the AIO users like the Corsair RGB 150i Elite. Um, it did not have enough surface to reliably cool the Threadripper chipset, so it ran pretty hot. Like it worked, but not well. Silverstone has apparently come out with a Threadripper AIO that has an all-in-one like liquid cooling system uh, that would do it. Now, if I redid my office, and I'm tempted on doing it, I could do actual full-blown water cooling. It would be a slow burn investment, but I could do that even with the case that I'm using. Because the case I'm using, despite being old, I'm using a old Corsair 800D, and it still holds up pretty well. It has lots of expansion slots. It has a 360 fan setup on the top, 140 in the rear, and a couple other things going on with it. And it does have tubes for how you'd want to hook your radiator up for water cooling. Oh, we're doing it. All right, let's see what do we got. It's barely visible. There we go. And I'll put a nice 0. I mean, that would be barely visible. That's, there we go, barely visible. Continue. Yeah, we'll do adept to start with. Okay, I'm so excited! Yay! Penny, look at this shit. This shit is rad. Oh man, if 23-year-old me could see this now, he would be a little demoralized. All right. Let's see what we got. I'll do default. I don't know what the difference is between the two. GSM. I don't know what any of that means. Okay. Sure, let's see what our FPS are. There's a VRAM, video memory usage. 0 out of 0. All right. First person POV. We'll do 85. 85 motion blur off. Screw it. Somebody plays these games. Detect now. View distance quality. I do kind of want ultra. See how I can handle it. We'll do shadows at medium. High reflection quality. Post processing. We'll do medium. The fuck is Lumen hardware ray trace? This mode we'll do performance. Sure. Got to get all the tweaks on. Changes. Applying them changes. They did all those. Okay. English, large. Hey, look at this. This is the same as like the back in the day. Dialogue camera transitions. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's on controller. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do it. Start a new game. Yes, we're doing it. Doing it live. Look at him. Wow. What? Loading screens? No, say it's not so. I've heard you can be from a bunch of different places. Nibene, Lovia. It actually looks somewhat normal. What do we got? We got Dark Elves, Bretons. Man, these guys look cool now. They used to look jank as fuck back in the day. Uh, all right. Let's see. What elves? Elves. Who do I want to play as this time? Don't want to do anything. Got Nords. Could do Imperial. Kind of want to do like spell sword kind of guy. I do like orcs. Orcs always crack me the fuck up. Um, Summoning and healing magic. Okay, sure. We'll do a Breton this time. Oh, okay. Do young. Okay. I bet you could do all kinds of crazy shit. Let's see here. Whoop. Look like Dennis Reynolds from fucking Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh, am I at? I'm at this side. This is almost an unnatural. Look at these eyes. These are some. Look at these fucking eyes. These are some crazy looking eyes. You could look like a total weirdo. Black irises. What the fuck? That's fucking whack. You get freckles. Look at all my freckles. A little bit of freckles. Let's see here. Have some really pronounced cheekbones. You got some serious cheekbones. Well, that's too high. Looks like right maybe right there. So you look like a total freak. Give me like 2 hours playing with this. Chin. Look at that fucking chin. He's got the fucking Habsburg jaw going on. I want to work on his nose though. Let's see. Nose. Make the nose a little smaller. Nostrils. Look at this. Now they let you kind of do a lot of this shit in the original game, so that's not too wild. I don't like his hairline. Let's see, mouth. Mouth is really kind of pursed. Looks like he's constipated. Scowl. Been nice and neutral. This kind of looks like a dude. And you know what? Maybe that is the point. Huge eyes. So like Steve Buscemi. Hair. Jeez. Has like an Andre the Giant look to him. Are you making it like really fucking long? That's cool. Hey, looks alright. Facial hair. Did they fuck up the facial hair? Sometimes UE5 games have really fucking weird facial hair things going on. Mustaches. Mustache. Look at that Spanish tickler. Yeah, they kind of messed it up a little bit. Hair physics in this is, oh god, look at that, the fucking flavor saver. Oh, these fucking mustaches look ridiculous. Looks Russian. We'll keep them reasonably clean shaven then color. Colors, black tip colors. What do we got? How fucking weird looking is that? It just looks like some guy's hair. Eyebrow color. Okay. Okay. Then we'll go back to overview. Fine grasp of hand, increase speed, resistance to magical energies. We'll call him American. Yeah, see now he looks a bit different from this far back. He just kind of like looks like a dude. And you know, the character in Oblivion is not like a chosen one hero. He just happens to be a dude who is in places. Oh, they even have the jank hands. Fuck you. Yeah, haha, fuck you. I'm getting out of here. They kept a lot of it the same. That's my casting. Here's sneak. Okay. Man, I look fucking stupid from over here. I do look a little bit like a weird Dennis Reynolds. Yeah, no birth sign. Spell casting abilities are okay, but everything else is kind of shit. I have no inventory of Cyclops stuff. They kept the interface pretty close to the same. That is a neat thing, and it's weird. This is in disable achievements. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, some of them have like, all these torch graphics are kind of jank, but they were jank back in the day. I'm betting my frame rate's gonna tank as soon as I go outside. I'm glad they kept that the same. That means I won't have to relearn how to do it. It's the same system as ESO, and I'm a Jet Li Ninja God at chess and fucking ESO. So, serendipity. All right, let's put some shit on. We got rough leather boots, curious, rough leather shield, rusty iron bow. Let's see, how do we? Is it? We'll put it in two. No, actually, no. That's fine. We'll put this in one. Then we'll put that in three. So these all work the same that they used to then. And then we'll put torch in four right now. We'll put potion of healing in 8. All right. Oh, what the fuck? What the what the fuck? Well, that was weird. Remember, there's nothing in the well. It doesn't look like there's anything in the bucket. Okay. Double checking some things. Because the graphics in this are fairly intense. So this is one of those, like, you could miss a lot of shit. Eventually, I'm be encumbered. I'm kind of a weakling. What? Oh, did I not equip any arrows? There we go. Did I get him? I must have got him. Oh, now I'm over encumbered. All right, we'll get there. Give me a second. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, how do I? There we go. Those are 3, so we'll put. Actually, it wasn't 3. Wait, it was 3. So go through see if my arrow survived, but I guess not. Look at these fucking rats. These are some big fucking rats. Can you imagine if rats got that big in real life? Man, you ever feel like you're this whole thing where it's like man is at the top of the food chain might not be as guaranteed as you think. Like it wouldn't take too much to. I don't remember this. They did keep some of the charms of the original engine where you have to like arc your bow based off of skill and shit. That's pretty good. Man, the nostalgia is hitting me in all the feels. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Right, it says empty, which is nice. Usually, used to need a mod to do that back in the day. Let's see here, nothing out of the ordinary. Frame rates are respectable, what, like 70 something, 80? That's not terrible. Which is ray tracing on. It will probably fucking tank to terribleness as I go outside because that was like Oblivion was known for running decently in indoors, but then like really sucking balls when you. Damn it. Ah, fuck me. Elder Scrolls game in Unreal Engine. That is just wild to me. Imagine what they could do. The one that I would just be tickled pink, although I have a good thing going with my own setup, would be Morrowind. Morrowind would be Xbox Look at how gross this is. It would be floor cheese, my favorite. It would be particularly gross if they did that. Bones. Oh, gold. I knew there was a bunch of stuff in here, but this is way, this like realism makes it way harder to see it. It's like, how dare it be realistic? Ooh, 30 pounds. Oh boy. Oh, ay caramba. Okay. Maybe I won't be taking the Iron Warhammer. I like the idea, but if I was playing the Orc and being an Unga Bunga build, then sure. But, oh my god. Oh, this is just fucking filthy. Okay. Oh, so let me save. I'm gonna save. Because I remember there's like a thing you can die in this tutorial. And yeah, the game is particularly it's particularly annoying if you do. What weight am I at? 147. Oh my god. Put the skull away. Um, it's gonna do heavy armor this time around. I believe this one just only has light and heavy. I don't think it has a medium. Bone away. I am running out of room. Okay. This looks way too clean for being rusty. The original armor. Oh, maybe that was a mod. I thought the original armor uh, had you do. I think the original one had like rusty stuff on it. Whereas this looks particularly clean. Now I can come back here. Uh, there's just not a lot of reason to. Most of this is just junk. Which I think you do come back here for a quest. It's been so long I don't remember. We have some Tamriel rebuilt content that deals with the dude's sons that I kind of want to play because his sons are at least the ones that aren't the secret sons are kind of douche or kind of douchey people, as most nobles are known to be. The way it usually goes is that if the father's a good king, the sons are dicks. If the father's a terrible king, it could go either way. Ninja stealth assassin. They make fun of that in Viva La Dirt League a lot, where they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna play a balanced party this time," and then they're all like fucking stealth archers. So yeah, that's kind of the way these games are set up. And I think the only magic that I know, yeah, heal minor wounds, dragon clairvoyance. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh no, there's flare. We'll put that in 5, and we'll put 6. The zombie I killed is way harder than the original Oblivion. Even if you sneak attack on that dude, he has like a ton of hit point, will beat you up. So they kind of made him easier. I don't like whatever's happening with this shield. This is kind of weirdly jank. I'm just gonna take that off. Pitcher. I was double checking. I don't remember where all the little nooks and crannies for treasure are. And this one, I'm gonna do a thing partially in order to get some loot. I'm gonna half complete a dungeon because there's a dungeon not far from the outside that um, it has some good loot. You can complete it early on unless they've changed it. But it uh, is really hard to do all the way through at the beginning. You got to like do half of it and then come back. It's full of like ghosts and shit. Sure, I'll take booze. I don't remember if you need to eat in this or not. I did pick up RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I never played the original RuneScape. I always meant to, and I didn't do it. Look at these leaves. Oh, this is cool. I don't remember this being in here. They're just falling down on the ground with that physics. That's cool. I always appreciate a game with a good physics engine and good little effects like that. Look at that. That is neat. They're shedding a leafy tear for what's going to happen here in a little bit. The fuck? Damn it. Ew. Well, some jank is definitely still there. They're like high ended on the side there. I cannot see shit. Those are getting to the Goblin Ruins. Okay. Look at the wisp stocks here. Cheese wedge. All right. I hope somebody comes up with a multiplayer mod for this, because the Unreal Engine dev kit is a lot more friendly than the Bethesda one. So I'm curious to see what the mods will end up being. There are a lot of good mods for Oblivion. That's worth a little bit of money. Skeleton. We'll take that. They're like companion mods. One of my favorite from back in the day was called Obscuro's Oblivion Overhaul. It's a particular old mod, but it was pretty good. And let's see, searched all that, searched all this. We came around the corner. Kind of walks like a weirdo. He walks just like the original Oblivion character. Or, yeah, he has that weird constipated run. That is straight up how that used to be. Or it's like, or it's just like, I'm gonna walk like I've, got too much poop in my butt. Trying to keep a turd in from turtling. So people were asking if I'm going to actually go back and finish some other games. The answer is yes, I'm going to. I finally picked up Stalker for myself, so it's no longer on my account with my brother. Yep, I know I can shortcut items and spells. I got it. I'm aware. It works exactly the same way it used to. I got Stalker. Um, I do want to do a little bit more Ultima. I may not do too much more Ultima 6, the modded one, on the Dungeon Siege engine, just because it's so unstable. And even though I've got a pretty good grasp on it, does seem to crash once an hour or two, or like it. I don't know. It kind of frustrates me. I do like Ultima 7. Um, but Ultima 7's one of those where you gotta really spend some time on it to feel like you don't feel like you made any progress in short sprints, like at all. I'm covered again. Oh, I did just make a bunch of shit. Let's see here. What we got? I can toss it. It's like 1 pound. I'm keeping the short sword for a particular reason. Um, no, I don't want to sell the ale, but I'm encumbered, so maybe I should have stuck with light armor. That means half a pound each. Oh, they're 8 pounds. We'll do that for right now. Then I will boop. There we go. Yeah, some of the games it requires you to sink a lot of time. I feel like you've made any progress at all. You can't make like incremental progress. One of the nice things damn it, he's moving too fast. One of the nice things of things like Ocean of Illness, huh? Age of Conan, some of the building games, is you can focus on a task and do it, and you feel like you've made progress, even if you only have a little bit of time to play. Where some of these other ones, like you make incremental progress. Fallout 1, I do have a video series I'm doing on Fallout 1. I should finish that one off because I am almost done with it. I'm like 2/3 through the game. I'm going to draw it out a bit and try to do all the side quests. And try to see how much I can get while keeping the time limit reasonable. But I do enjoy Fallout 1. And I do enjoy Fallout 2. I will probably eventually get to that as well. But I've also got Daggerfall to do. And apparently Dream had a new release. So I'm going to fuck with Dream at some point again. Just a battered stool with a random hole in it. So your bowl doesn't get sucked into the stool, maybe. Roasted rat. Mm-mm. It's hard to spot things in this since everything looks so real. It doesn't have because the original Oblivion had almost like a cartoony feel to it. So things were very stylized, whereas this is only a little stylized. It's nice, but it means I have to like really look at shit. And Daggerfall had a bunch of new releases that I'm gonna play with. That wasn't what I was waiting on. I don't know. I just didn't get back to it. I know I have some multiplayer series that I have been messing around with Dale. I do not know when we're gonna get back to Baldur's Gate. I've been playing my own single player game of Baldur's Gate. Oh shit. Over encumbered again. I know we played Barony recently, but I know everybody swears by Barony. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, Barony's the best thing ever." I don't know. It's all right. I think it would be more fun if I had like a bunch of people playing it. Me and Dale. Dale is fucking terrible at it. Um, which is entirely his fault, but that's okay. Man, maybe I shouldn't have done heavy armor. Regretting my life choices. All these cheese wheels. Bear pelt. Pull the cheese wheels in there. Lettuce. The rat meat. This trap over here. He fucked up his own trap. or some other games we were fucking with. I haven't done City Heroes in a while. I know a bunch of my friends want me to give Star Wars The Old Republic another shot, which I'm not against. I did enjoy Star Wars The Old Republic, but it's a lot better with friends. I did do some Monsters Memories, but that's very sporadic. I wouldn't mind doing P99. The problem I have with P99 is it's like giving heroin to an addict. Like I end up just getting really in balls deep and competitive with it, and I don't want to do that right now because I have shit I need to do. That is a dead rat. I remember correctly, you can walk over here and trigger this trap on these guys. Like that. Yeah. Look at these graphics. This is intense. I wonder if no, it couldn't be that. I was starting to wonder if this is a sign that Bethesda is going to take a step away from their own engine, but they just did Starfield, and Starfield's pretty successful, all things considered. And I wanted, God damn it, I wanted to like Starfield. I really did. And there are elements of it I do like. Wait a minute. What is Torch? There we go. I said there are elements of Starfield that I do like, and maybe I will give it a shot now that now that there's a lot of mods, there's things going on for it. I like the concept. I like space sci-fi stuff, and some of the stories are very interesting. The whole thing with the terramorphs, very interesting. Um, but there were a lot of it where it's like, oh, we're gonna go check these planets out, and the planets just suck. The planets are just not like the exploration is just not really there. Some of the gunfights also are kind of boring. Um, let's see, Iron Bow Goblin. We'll take his arrows and his lockpick. We'll leave his dagger. That's another goblin. We'll take your lockpick. Don't really need a bow. Got one. Damn it. Come on. There we go. Here I talk shit about how good my skills are at doing that shit, and then it's like, oh, I start fucking it up. As a rusty iron war axe. Oh, I hear you, motherfucker. Where are you? Oh, the shaman room. We're gonna save because this guy actually is pretty front loaded. Um, shit. Fuck. Uh, yes, I can. Stop doing that. Damn it. Hit me with just a knife. Ooh, a leather shield instead of a regular shield. Okay. He has an iron mace. Look at the weight on that, though. Shit. It's a witch now. Oh, that's worth a lot of money. I'm going to take that. Yes, I know. It's weighs a ton. Okay. What can I dump on the ground? Uh, let's find a container first. Rat meat. And there's a container over here somewhere. Yeah, see, there's a if it was a regular Elder Scrolls game, I would have like hacked my inventory by now. I don't like inventory management bullshit, but um, I do want to do achievements and stuff like that. Flax tunic. Oh, it's a weird looking thing. Okay. Moving so slowly. Are there no barrels or chests that I could just use? Okay, there's this one. Look at all this stuff. Isn't it neat? Okay, so we will search. Um, I'm going to switch to the leather shield for now. Okay, let's use the repair hammer. That was it. That was it. That was the whole repair hammer. I thought I'd get a few uses out of it. All right. That was it. That was the one use. Sneaking around, making no sound, being really sneaky. Oh, an iron longsword. Another repair hammer. Okay, so let's see here. So that's a 2. That is a 1. Uses blade. So don't divide it into long blade, short blade, huh? Okay. 20 pounds? Swords don't weigh 20 pounds in real life. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Gotta be kidding me, really. 20 pounds? All right, let's look at it again. Yeah, that's 10 pounds versus a iron longsword. 20 pounds. Should have played somebody stronger. 20 fucking pounds. All right, okay, fine. Putting him back. Son of a bitch. This is Debbie and my downer. Ah, no rat meat. And no ale, as much as I would love to just drink booze. Alright, let's look in the pit. I always wonder what they chopped up and threw in here to light this perpetual fire. Is it somebody's bookshelf? What is it? There's no skeletons or anything here. This is where they're keeping all their rats. I wonder what it's got. It's like funny looking. Why does it look gold? Oh, it's the stylization. Okay. They have some pretty funny fucking memes about the horse armor and having to buy it again. It's like, yeah, the horse armor is known for being the thing that started DLC. Because people are like, oh yeah, it's horse armor. We'll just make people buy it. And people bought it. And so that sent the wrong lesson to the industry. And so now everything has dump truck loads of DLC. And now they're doing it again, and people bought it. And I'm guilty. I bought it too. Because you got to have that horse armor. The nice thing about the horse armor is everybody else gets horse armor in the game too that rates horse armor, like guards and shit. So Oh yeah, the birth signs. Um, Supposedly the lady's really good because you need endurance. Uh, I'm gonna do that one. I do like the Atronac. Okay. They're already fighting down there. These guys have potions I want. Oh, motherfucker. Uh, God, that's not okay. Uh, Flesh is 2 pounds. Oh, I ate the rat meat. How do you? Oh, shift let. How many drop? All right. Probably gonna make me sick. Yep. All right. It's looking for treasure. You don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know what I've been through. These guys occasionally drop loot. Although they're cooler looking. They're kind of cooler looking in the first game. Like they're a little too stylized in this. The Mythic Dawn guys are like jarring uh how they look. What's funny is they kind of look like the cultists from Fallout 1. All right, they went through a door. Look around a little. Yep. Fucking cock. Ugh. All right, what do we have here? Potion of poison of illness. I'm at 50. That's my mods with all like the backpacks and stuff. Yeah, the what do they call those guys? The children, not children, they had children of the cathedral. All have outfits kind of like that. Double checking for loot. Loot, loot, loot. See, this is the way to that door that. Oh no, this goes up around like that. Okay. So there's like a chest up here or something. Hmm. Yeah, this is also, I think, the first one that doesn't have a levitate skill. Whereas in Daggerfall and Morrowind, a bunch of others, you can use levitate. Um, and the things you can do with spells in Morrowind are much cooler. Although this is the one with the best spell design. This one and Morrowind are the ones that were probably the best one. Okay, duly noted. Doesn't let you move. Yeah, you could straight up like do shit. The whole them freezing you and him dying. That's not normal. You can't save him, but Honk. Let's see, what do we got? We got thief, agent, active, sword. Oh, they have heavy armor on battle mages. Sorcerer, mage, spell sword, um, enchanter. Or, oh, but that's willpower and endurance. I want my strength to go up. I do like me a solid spell sword. We'll try it out. Continue. Yep, takes the sword. Okay, so now I gotta pick up. That'll be the new one sword. Alright, did any of my stats go up? Yep, still kind of shitty strength. Belgian willpower up. So I'm relying more on magic lately. At least they put up a good fight. Like, it's a fair number of Mythic Dawn guys killed. So it isn't like they didn't put up a good fight. Yeah, he's got a good point there. He knows that he's going to die because he's immortal. So mortal, because at some point you're just going to kick it. But you don't usually know the hour, but he knows the hour of when he's going to die. They got kind of trapped in here and were killed. Lol. Lol JK. How did he die up there? He just fucking got gacked. Why would the key be removed from my inventory? Yeah, these are definitely reminiscent of the Vivek sewers in Morrowind. Kind of look like this. It's like nobody's been down here to scrub and clean in a while. Oh, more cheese wheels. Flour. I'll take all that though. Oh, fuck. Oh, he dump his weapon in the water. Iron dagger. That's like the way out. Let's check this last little corner over here. I should look in all those little crannies because every now and then you'll see something in them. Like, I mean, you don't see any here, but you'll see like, you know, hidden items and things like that. Because this game is a little squirrely when it comes to hiding stuff. Interesting. Here, random dude, take this most important artifact in the game and run off and do some shit. Absolutely don't hawk it for money. Alright, so there's a trick here. Let's see, we'll call it. Oh, they don't let you name your saves. See, save game. They don't let you name your saves. Oh, that sucks. So there's a. So this is the one that lets you edit your identity, edit your birth sign, edit your class. I'm just going to finish. But if you ever want to do it again, um, yeah, if you ever want to do stuff, you can skip the whole tutorial. Oh, look at my frame rate plummet. What the fuck, mud crab? Oh my god, just mud crab or croc. Look at this fucking place. Gee, Todd, can I go there? A lot of times I just turn back around and go into the Imperial City and fuck around, but you can just walk into the Imperial City over there. But I'm going to do something exciting. Let's see here. Somebody went crabbing. Alright, so this is a kind of dangerous dungeon to do. I might do it just to get a little bit more XP. Damn it. Oh. Oh. Okay. I noticed the arrows don't stick in the ground. In the original game, they did. You could just pick up arrows. Yeah, so Vilverin is a dungeon that is full of bandits. So we're going to go see if we can assassinate some bandits. They might end up being too tough for me. All right, let's see what do we got. She didn't alert any of the others. Okay. There should be one more. All right, how much do the fur boots weigh? So weigh one. Let's switch boots. The rough leather boots are technically worth more, but they weigh twice as much. Let's see. Did you not have a bow? Did I just like fucking drop you without? But you had a bow. Let's see. What do I have right now? I have rusty iron bow. So yes. Okay. Let's drop. Damn it. Fuck off. There we go. Alright, that's a better bow. There is one more of you motherfuckers around here. Man, the fact that I can see that ruin from here is particularly nice. Alright, I'm going to take a leak before I hunt for this last guy. Some of my kitties have no chill. Like, chill? What is that? Now, I know there's a whole thing where people say there's like a system to there's like a whole system to how you do these supposedly. Especially with the books. I don't really count mort flesh. You do eventually need mort flesh. Oh, enter his store. They try to eat it. Running out of room for loot. There's ruins over there. Man, look at this place. This is nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one more dude here somewhere. Oh, that's right. There's a cave over there. That's later. This game also gave you a lot of opportunities to get hideouts. You got some in Morrowind, but it usually depends on which house you belong to. Um, whereas this gives you a lot of different fruity flavors of hideouts depending on your playstyle. A lot of the magic casting ones were by far the best hideouts. People said the vampire one was pretty good. They said the one that was not underwhelming, but what was a word they would use? Not underwhelming. Um, it was kind of hard to do shit with. Was the pirate boat one? It was like this seemed like this would be rad, but, but it was one of the yeah. That's where the thing is. Pretty sure there's one more bandit here. Usually a group of three. I wonder if I'm so low level that uh that is a guard. Okay. Yep. Oh shit. I'll just walk around till he aggroes. Store my magic. These eventually recharge after a few days. Huh, maybe there's only the two. That's unexpected. Is somebody's body? What the fuck am I seeing right up there? Oh yeah, sprinting.